day, I'm a hustler on a mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission. Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
Oh, don't cry, dry your eyes. Don't cry, dry your eyes. That's how I like to check the lag. What's up, yo? What's up, yo? So what? What's that scenario? Here we go. Yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go. So what? So what? Yo. Do with capital. Whatever you do, make sure you do that shit capital. You feel me? Create a positive impact today and later. Shit like that. Fuck them haters. Go get you a bag. Go get you a bag. Go get you a bag. I hope everybody having a good day today. And it is Wednesday. And it's been a minute since I broke y'all off with a word of the day. So we're gonna tap in with today's Thursday morning word of the day. Because Wednesday over, bitch. But we gonna continue to keep winning around this motherfucker, you feel? We gonna goddamn it continue to keep winning, keep winning, keep winning, and keep winning, keep winning, keep winning, just keep winning, keep winning, keep winning, just keep winning, nigga. I had my lighter. I don't know where it went. I keep losing it because I keep winning. I keep winning. I keep winning. I don't need it that much. I don't give a fuck about it that much for real. Anyway, I hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all keeping it lit. How you supposed to stay lit? We in a lit house. Whatever you do, make sure you keep the light within you shining bright. You feel me? Fuck that shade. Get paid, and that's every single motherfucking day. And I mean that shit from the motherfucking heart, bitch. Excuse me. That was so rude of me. All right. And with that being done, let's load this up right quick. And you know, I had to ask myself. I had to ask myself how I'm gonna triple this worth up. You feel me? How I'm gonna quadruple this shit. And the only thing I heard in my head was say, stay consistent, keep going, nigga. Just do that shit a little more. Just go a little harder. So shit. Let that be motivation for you. Go a little harder, do some more, man. It's never enough. Treat that shit like your bitch. Shit's never enough for them hoes. So treat this shit, this hustle shit, like it's your main bitch. I promise you. Yeah, you won't go wrong, my boy. Make this hustle your main bitch. And the love will overflow with money and success and riches, whatever you feel like riches is. Because even Bob Marley told you, motherfuckers. Even the motherfucking richest, wealthiest people in the world ain't rich. I say that again. Even the most wealthiest people in the world, there's so many wealthy people in the world, but not all of them are rich. Just because you're wealthy doesn't mean you're rich. All right, now let's keep it going. Marty told you. So we're gonna keep it going, man. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. So where should we begin with the plot thickening? Plot thickens right here with Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane. They robbed that boy Gucci Mane. They robbed that boy Gucci Mane. Now everybody calling him Coochie Mane. Oh, fuck all of that shit. I don't even care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't know. I just don't care anymore, man. We're gonna move on. TJ exposed. We're moving on, man. Facts, man. And that like button free, man. Real niggas gotta stick together. When TJ started pressing, Shot in the ass. He don't want that shit. What? I'm trying to tell you. Didn't I just tell y'all? I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. I told niggas that. Niggas thought I was bullshit. Niggas thought I was bullshit when I told them niggas they got that shit. I said that shit. Niggas don't be knowing. You sleep, boy. I idea where, boy. So you step in the bitch and you ain't supposed to be in there, they will rush your ass. That shit gonna alert their ass. Oh, this is this. It's gonna send an alert. It's gonna send an alert. Shit, mine was in 07, 08. Them niggas old as a bitch. Oh no, man. Them niggas old as a bitch. Them niggas old as a motherfucker, man. Oh no. Them niggas was doing that bullshit before I was born. Them niggas old as a bitch. I thought, bruh, whatever you feel like you getting old, just remember, my nigga, you ain't really old. You probably getting old, but you ain't old, man. That look good, man. Like, boy, these niggas be fucked up. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to run away. Yes, he did. And he got shot at the casino. Oh, yes. He just got all his money back. He got all his money back. And Not no more, he don't. That ain't your people. Nigga supposed to know, boy. You give a nigga a look like this. You ain't got. Hey. Definitely gonna be federal anyway. Anywhere with all that money going around, it's gonna be federal, boy. You tripping. Well, I guess this is somebody took somebody's script. Somebody script and put that bitch in. Hell no, boy, they hard. And put the nigga with y'all hard as fuck with these AI videos. Maybe y'all niggas hard.
Giving these two things away at the end of the video. Look, TJ, you said this.
The thing I seen was Wolf said looking at me like this. You had shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting. Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Talk too much. Why are you even talking, bro? Niggas don't know shit, boy. Nigga, why are you talking so much, my nigga? Why, bro? Bro, why are you talking so much, my nigga? Why would you even say some shit like that, bro? Do you know this is an open case? You just bonded out. They trying to build this bitch on you.
Hey, man, QR code, link in the description. Wednesday, that means spin day. Hit that QR code.
A case on that nigga, and he get out and say this.
You had shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. The thing I seen was Wolf said looking at me like this. You had shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting. Did I shoot?
They're saying you were.
And supposedly they didn't even catch him at the scene. So why the fuck are you even talking about it?
I would say he would never play with me like that. Like, ask Osai.
He owe you money?
Ask Osai.
Hey, man, QR code, link in the description. Wednesday, that means spin day. Hit that this dummy just got there's friction. You know what I mean? All of these things. These fools have built themselves into a RICO. I'm going to show you how it happened. See, this TMZ and said all that stuff. Let's get on with the content. Why is that important? that this dummy just got on there, lied, and said all that stuff about, oh, he just said, TJ, blah, blah, blah. So you admit there's an altercation. You admit there's friction. You admit all of these things. These fools have built themselves into a RICO. I'm going to show you how it happened. See, this TMZ article is pretty interesting. Roll it. Exclusive, baby. Offset shooting. Cops claim Lil Tjay's associate shot Migos rapper. Lil Tjay allegedly started a fight that led to his associate shooting Offset. This, according to police. According to the probable cause affidavit, cops claim around 7:22 p.m. Eastern Monday, Lil Tjay directed members of his party to start a fight with another group of males at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. There was no group of males, by the way, as far as Offset goes. Police say during the altercation, one of the Lil Tjay associates pulled a gun and fired, injuring Offset. The documents say cops have reviewed security footage of Lil Tjay hopping out of his vehicle, pointing out Offset, leading his group over to the rapper where the fight broke out. They also claim Lil Tjay filmed the incident on his phone. The fight between Lil Tjay and Offset's friends went on until police arrived. Cops add, as you know, Lil Tjay was arrested and booked into the Broward County Jail on a charge of misdemeanor disorderly conduct of Frey. He was released Tuesday, at which time he called Offset a rat. Y'all can watch the video above, but we already played the video in the beginning. Offset is still recovering in a local hospital where he was well enough to be wheeled outside for a cigarette this morning. And not only is the article saying he told them to get him, to get him, bruh, you have not only put out a gang hit, but you gave motive for the damn gang hit when you decided you wanted to run your mouth on the internet and say somebody owe you money, but to get it back in blood too? Wow.
He said, Offset DM'd him and said, nigga, get it back in blood. That ain't me. That's literally what he said. I swear. That ain't me. That's what he said. And I was like, oh, okay. So supposedly, he lends this nigga 10 bands, and I ain't gonna lie, in the interview, it's not like TJ. You was like, yo, man, I'm about to, man, if I lend you money, nigga, I need my shit back. I'm not trying to give you money or whatever. Supposedly, Offset told him in DMs, because I said, well, why you ain't just holler at him for the money? He said, yeah, I did. So I said, what'd he say? He told me to get back in blood.
It's Offset. Offset broke. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. Pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit casino. He was pop. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the says, yo, he just popped. He called for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? I wait for my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get? He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan for someone else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm not worried about this. Got mad, bro. I definitely run up for 5 bands. He pops for the next band. He get 2 bands. He get a band from a random lady. I swear to God, I don't know who it was. He's like, yo, thanks, ma. He pops that. I thought another 5. So I see like 13 bands in loans. I don't know who got paid back that day. You feel me? Bro, where's my mother that ducked me for so long, boy? And mind you, I'm 23. And this is drop top, Cardi B husband. And I'm only talking crazy because he was talking crazy. Like, why? He was talking crazy over my bread. I still go hard. And I beat him up on his birthday, but I'm not even, you feel me? Okay, so I was, you know this? I'm that good type of, I'm giving you a little bit of me. I was 230, right?
Rapper with the stage name Big 30 was granted a $100,000 bond today. He was in federal court as he faced charges for an alleged robbery and kidnapping of the rapper known as Gucci Mane.
Rodney Lamont Wright Jr. came up in Memphis, Tennessee, born in 1999. The federal government knows him as a co-defendant in a kidnapping conspiracy case in the Northern District of Texas. A judge granted him bond. The government immediately moved to block it. The man on the outside is giving interviews that are actively damaging the legal position of every defendant in this case. 3 separate problems converging on one man at the same time. This is where things currently stand. In 2018, 30 pleaded guilty to gun charges in Memphis. The fact did not stay buried. The prosecution raised it at his bond hearing in the current case as a direct challenge to the defense's claim that their client has no felonies on his record. His attorney, Arthur Horn, stood in the federal court and told the judge 30's record was clean. The prosecution produced a 2018 affidavit and disputed that statement directly. 2 contradictory accounts of the same man's legal history now exist inside the record of an active federal kidnapping conspiracy case. That is not a minor procedure disagreement. There's a credibility fight happening in real time between the defense and the government has subpoena power. 2 years after the 2018 plea, in October of 2020, 30 was stopped on Interstate 22 in Brookside, Alabama at 4 a.m. He was a passenger in a Ford Expedition rental car traveling from Atlanta to Memphis. Brookside narcotics officers conducted the stop and recovered a loaded Glock 40 handgun, over $17,000 in cash, methazine, codeine, and marijuana individually packed for sale. 30 was charged with felony possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia and unlawful possession of a firearm. Brookside police identified 30 as an alleged gang member with pending charges from Tennessee and held him for out-of-state extradition.
Out of a squad car Thursday morning to a mugshot. Brookside, Alabama police provided these pictures of rapper Rodney Big 30 White. Police tell us White was on his way to Memphis from Atlanta when narcotics interdiction officers stopped him and another man. Brookside is about 3.5 hours outside of Memphis. White was the passenger in the rented Ford Expedition they stopped. While officers have not said why they pulled the SUV over, they are telling us what they say they found inside. $17,000 in cash, a loaded Glock 40 handgun, promethazine and codeine, and marijuana they say was packaged to sell. Police say White is a gang member in Memphis. He has pending state and federal charges in Tennessee and is waiting federal extradition.
How those charges were resolved is not in the public record. No plea documents, no dismissal record, no publicly available court dispositions. His attorney's statement that 30 has no felonies is the only public account of how that situation concluded. The prosecution's willingness to introduce the 2018 affidavit at the bond hearing signals that they are not going to let any prior legal history sit quietly in the background while they build this case. Prior criminal acts are admissible in federal proceedings under specific rules of evidence. The government knows 30's file. They're definitely going to use it. The affidavit documents three specific acts attributed to 30 on January the 10th. He retrieved the bag that contained the firearm when Tjay allegedly gave the order. He filmed the forced contract signing on his cell phone while a weapon was pointed at the victim. And he walked to the studio door, closed it, and held it shut with his body weight while the robbery was in progress, preventing Gucci's security team from entering. 3 acts, each one places him inside the offense at a critical position. Under federal conspiracy law, a defendant does not need to have held the weapon to be held fully responsible for the outcome. Active participation in furtherance of the conspiracy is enough. Government has 3 documented acts to work with. 30 appeared in federal court in Memphis on April the 7th of 2026. The defense brought 2 witnesses to the stand. His father, Rodney Wright Sr., confirmed he lived with his son. Kay Brown, general manager at NLS Entertainment, testified that 30 was signed to the label and in the process of signing a 7-figure distribution deal on top of his already existing contract. Both witnesses spoke to his community involvement and his financial support of his 4 children. The defense constructed the argument that the court expected to see roots, responsibilities, accountability, reasons to appear for future proceedings. The judge ruled in 30's favor, $100,000 secured bond, requiring a $10,000 payment for release, home detention with electronic location monitoring, travel restricting entirely to West Tennessee with the sole expectation of required court appearances in Dallas, no contact with any co-defendants, mandatory drug testing supervised by pretrial services. He was permitted to continue working. The prosecution stated its intentions to appeal before the court were uncleared. The bond the judge granted was not a signal that the government's case is weak, homie. Pretrial release decisions and trial outcomes operate on entirely different legal standards. A defendant can be released pretrial and still be convicted. The bond hearing is about risk assessment, flight risk, danger to the community, not about guilt or innocence, bruh. The judge assessed that risk, landed where she landed. The prosecution assessed that same.
Yada, yada, yada. Fuck all of that shit. Fuck it. Moving on, man. Therapy session, you know. These bitches be having me fucked up. I ain't gonna cap. Oh, I be wondering, bro. Do any of y'all bitches be trying, be trying to get over? Like, give a bitch an inch. And the bitch try to take a whole fuck a mile, man. The bitch be trying to take a whole county, man. Bitch be trying to take a whole fucking flight. This would be crazy, man. Bitch be trying to take a whole cruise. You give a bitch an inch, the bitch trying to take a whole cruise. Bitch be crazy, man. Briscoe responds to gunplay, snitch allegations, Miami critics, and explains Trick Daddy's influence. This nigga Briscoe got a whole interview. Niggas forgot about Briscoe, man. I would see what he talk about, but I really don't want to see it. Oh, they giving him an interview because he came out and said something against Gucci. After Gucci got, oh yeah, because Gucci had that line. I never let a nigga who ain't like Briscoe. He should have dissed him back. Did he not diss him back on the track? Gucci Mane is so cooked, he's trying to save himself, but it's too late. So we all know Gucci Mane he snitched on Pooh Shiesty. He told the police officers that Pooh Shiesty robbed him, put a gun to his head, and made him sign a contract. He also identified that Big 30 and other people were present. He gave the law enforcement officers Pooh Shiesty's real name, how to find Pooh Shiesty's Instagram. He did all that telling that night that the incident happened. Gucci must have thought he was telling in secret, and he was just identifying Pooh Shiesty, and he was doing some snitching that was off the record, but the feds put it on the record. The feds put him on blast in their paperwork and let the world know that Gucci Mane identified Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and everybody present, and he gave information in terms of this robbery and his kidnapping that they're charging Pooh Shiesty with. Well, ever since the feds exposed him, Gucci Mane has been trying to save face, right? He's been coming forward like letting the world know, hey man, I'm not cooperating, I'm not gonna cooperate, but it's literally too late.
Pooh Shiesty, I'm gonna play the clip. The clip puts to bed any idea that Pooh is cooked. You're going to hear Big 30's lawyer talking about Gucci's plans on testifying. For good measure, the reporter from a respected news outlet out in Texas saying the FBI hasn't exactly heard from Gucci. Check this out.
Interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
And it is worth noting that last week we did hear from an FBI agent who said that he had not heard from Gucci Mane either. He also noted that there were no working video cameras inside this recording studio at the time of this incident. Darcy.
If Gucci does not testify, the question of is Pooh cooked comes down to 2 paragraphs in the complaint plus 1 picture. I'll show them to you and walk you through it. What's very interesting about the picture is this is not like what you might imagine the recording studio looks like, with a couch, a bunch of buttons and boards, a glass plate, and then boom, the recording area directly in front of you. It looks like the recording area is somewhat off to the side, completely enclosed. It is not at all clear that anybody in the control room could actually see into the studio. And it's definitely clear that there could be people in parts of the control room who would not be able to see into the recording area at all.
I even know that Gucci Mane has been paying blogs to repost Big 30's lawyer saying that Gucci Mane is not going to cooperate with the feds. Gucci Mane is really concerned with his public reputation. He's really concerned with how people is doing him. And he don't want to be viewed as a rat, but it's too late. It's too late. You can't do all that telling you did, identifying people, identifying Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, telling them folks everything when you thought it was off the record, but then once they put it on the record, you all of a sudden don't want to speak to the police no more, and you shy. But Pooh Shiesty's lawyer came and spoke to the public, and he essentially put Gucci Mane on blast, right? He revealed that, again, RD, aka Gucci Mane, 100% gave a statement to law enforcement officials the night that the incident happened. He didn't even wait a day. He gave us a statement that night. And that Gucci Mane is 100% scheduled to testify against, well, not testify, but he's already scheduled to meet with the FBI again and give a statement according to the FBI in court.
Yeah, he better have did that. Keisha got that man at $4 million range. And they supposedly took that bitch. You motherfucking right. He finna get insurance on that bitch. Y'all tripping. And this motherfucking been reported that this nigga got robbed for that shit. Oh yeah. Insurance gonna cash him out.
OHN, Psalms negative, John House. Any question, just look straight away. Thank you.
Man, that rate could have been a 1.5 M. They got insurance on that bitch for $4 million. They finna cash him out. Man, that probably, man, I'm not testifying. I just came up 2.5 M's.
So we had a bond hearing today and a PC hearing today.
At
I
least.
think that the relevant things that were said today that I thought were fascinating were that it took 3 months to build the case. And I think the reason for that was because the statements that were given on the evening that this occurred were very questionable. I think the way that the statements were made, what was made, what allegedly was witnessed, and what wasn't witnessed, I think gave great pause to the FBI. The FBI doesn't take 3 months to arrest someone if they believe everything that was said on the night that it occurred. They were involved the first night, and then nothing happened for 3 months. In addition to that I thought was quite embarrassing was that FBI agent says that don't have the resources to keep their eye on an individual. This is allegedly an individual that committed a crime that they then didn't watch to see if the guns were present, if the jewelry was present.
That's what your lawyer supposed to do. He supposed to make that shit sound crazy. This is an embarrassment. They took 3 months to do this. Like he don't know how the motherfucking feds act. The feds will let your ass go on for 5 years strong. You'll think you good. You'll think you swift. You'll be about to chill out, change your life. You about to do some more other shit. But guess what? The feds be on your ass like, oh, look at this nigga. He trying to change his life. He think he finna get away from this shit. He don't even know. Hey, I think it's about time to go get it. He trying to change his life around and shit. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this. This nigga did all that shit. Nigga sold all those bricks. Nigga shot all those people. Thought he got away with it, man. Nigga think he better change his life around. Man, let's go get that nigga right. This nigga really trying to change his life around.
What didn't we hear today? What we didn't hear today is there is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more.
Y'all know my rule, man.
Damn.
If Pooh Shiesty did this, lock him up and throw away the keys. I have no remorse. But I do think it's disingenuous and dishonest and kind of really absurd that Gucci Mane is the sole reason why Pooh Shiesty was indicted. If Gucci Mane didn't talk to law enforcement officials, if he didn't tell, that night, Pooh Shiesty wouldn't have gotten indicted. They don't have anything on Pooh Shiesty. They have no video footage. They have no weapon. They have nothing. All they had was Gucci Mane's word this happened and they arrested by Pooh Shiesty. So you can't single-handedly give somebody an indictment and then put out PR about how, oh, we're not working with the feds. Bro, it's too late. You already work with the feds. You already got this man an indictment. He's already under federal indictment because of you, right? Because of you. And, the lawyer kind of went into this, and then towards the end, he kind of broke down how, the feds are saying, like, Gucci Mane plans on cooperating. The feds are saying they got a date already scheduled where they're meeting up with Gucci Mane for him to tell them more about this information.
I'm going to take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're going to scoop.
You're essentially arguing they've got the he said kind of things, no evidence.
Correct. Yeah, it's very fair. I think that this is a he said type of case. I mean, obviously, there's 5 individuals on one side. What we're missing are the other people that were present in the room, right? The owner of the studio who says he didn't hear anything or see anything. The way they leave the studio, where no one is in concert with anybody else, no one's arguing with anyone else. One of the individuals says, "Hey, can I get my watches back?" Like, the story is quite unusual, and I think that the FBI knew that. I think the investigators knew that it was unusual, and I think that's why it took so long to make the arrest. My main thrust of today was to really push on the evidence and see exactly what they had and when they had. How about this? How about the individual who wrote the complaint, who actually drafted the complaint, who was sitting in the courtroom, who's only been an FBI agent for 4 years, does not take the stand. They put someone else on to say what she wrote in her own complaint when she's sitting in the courtroom. And that's done quite often in gamesmanship because they don't want to put a rookie on the stand and be measured by our legal team.
Some are witnesses from trial.
Oh, who knows? We're going to get discovery. We'll take a look at their discovery. They're going to say it's ongoing. I mean, think about it. They had 3 months to get this stuff. They had 3 months to get warrants. They didn't get warrants that night. They didn't get warrants the next night. They didn't get warrants the next month. They didn't get warrants the month after. They waited 3 months to get warrants on whether or not there's guns, whether or not there's jewelry. How about their cell phones? How about the computers? That gives me great pause when I see a case that takes that long to get warrants. If you believe.
Listen, man, that's really standard protocol for real. 90 days. Look, it's really 60. If your trap booming hard, if your trap booming, listen, it's just informational purposes only. It was a DVD, right? All these hustling ass niggas in California, right? These niggas had millions of dollars in their attic, balling. I'm talking about nigga ball. When I say balling, nigga balling. Ass over their face, nigga. They take a nigga over the camera. They basically kidnap him. They blindfold his ass. He don't even know where he going. Take his ass over the balling in the attic. They take nigga to the attic, balling. Nigga say, man, look, you know how we keep this shit going? No fuck up. Look, we just switch locations every 60 days. After that bit, we move in the spot. It take about 30 days for that bit to get jumping. After 30 days, that bit get jumping all the traffic. After 60 days, we moving and we finding another spot. By at least by 90 days, we out of there because it takes so long for them motherfuckers to. It's like a 30-day process, like the government. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You gonna get some. You ain't really finna get no fat shit done like that. That should be 30 days. So boom, say your trap boom, you got a good 30 days. We move in a new spot. Your trap boom, you got 30 days. Out of that 30 days, your trap booming. They working on all the traffic. If your shit hot, if your spot that got hot, you got 30 days from when your spot got hot. You feel? But them niggas. They had that shit on clockwork. Like, man, we just finna switch up spots every 90 days. Them bitches switch us by like every 80 days. Gone. By the 90th day, they gone. Man, this nigga had about 5. Man, look. Nigga had M's in the attic, man. Like, you seen the movie Bad Boys? Nigga had a real problem with rats eating his fucking money. I think Bad Boys 2 took the shit from that DVD or some shit. I swear, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, they couldn't take it, but that's a real fucking problem. Nigga M's in the attic. Rats eating money. What? Fucking the money up. That's a fucking problem.
Everything that was said on the evening that it occurred.
So can you tell me,
Let me take one more.
That's a fucked up problem to have.
Can you say anything about the identity of RD and then?
That's a fucked up problem to have. Just think about all the money the rats probably fucked up out there. You could have fucked the money. You could have did something else with that money. Oh my God. Oh, that just hurt. Just think about it. Oh. A waste of money just hurts my heart. I don't want to think about it no more.
You also spoke about a social media post you made.
Correct. So listen, I don't like when the government puts initials in and everyone takes a guess who they are. We all know who they are, right? I'm not going to say it's this person or that person. That's not my job to do. But certainly there have been media posts of individuals that we suspect were involved in that evening where they're denying that it occurred or they're denying that they're giving statements to the government. I think that's unusual as well.
Oh, he just said shots at Gucci. You ain't hear that shit.
But we'll have to see how this all shakes out.
That nigga just said shots at Gucci. Hold on. Bah, bah, bah. Drop the bomb.
When the government puts initials in and everyone takes a guess who they are. We all know who they are, right? I'm not going to say it's this person or that person. That's not my job to do. But certainly there have been media posts of individuals that we suspect were involved in that evening where they're denying that it occurred or they're denying that they're giving statements to the government. I think that's unusual as well because of what the government put forward today seems to negate those statements. But we'll have to see how this all shakes out.
Pooh Shiesty is coming home, man. This reminds me of the Young Thug case, and it's really similar. How the feds, well, not the feds, but the state got Young Thug for this RICO under the testimony of YSL Woody. But then when YSL Woody came to court, he changed up his entire statements and testimony and told them folks he lied about everything on Young Thug. He lied about Young Thug, and that got Young Thug free. Well, Young Thug didn't beat the case; he pled guilty, but they was forced to give him a plea deal because of that. In the case of Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty is coming home because everybody else who was in the like in the studio when it happens, they didn't have access to the control room. The control room is closed off. You can't see in the control room. So because nobody else could see in the control room, only Gucci could see. Well, Gucci was the only one who could testify, and the feds was under the understanding that Gucci Mane was willing to work because he was talking and giving statements the night it happened. But when they went public and the public put pressure on Gucci Mane, now all of a sudden he want to keep it gangster and he ain't got nothing to say. Too late. Now, here's where Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, he then reveals the feds said in court today, they got a date scheduled with not only Gucci Mane, but with everybody who was present that day to give statements and hear from him. And those statements will be used against Pooh Shiesty in court.
Listen, guys, Sam and I have had many cases together, right? We just finished a case a couple of years ago in San Francisco on the Cash App murder case. And whenever I talk to individuals, whenever I talk to the media, I always say, this is not a straight road. It's always a very winding road. So we never know where things are going to take us. We got to look at the evidence as it comes in, and we'll see what's there. I'm just shocked that, when they say there might be video out there, they don't have it. There might be this mystery contract, they don't have it. Oh, they were at Staples, making copies. It's just a total guess. So, we're not here to guess. I'm here to look at the evidence, to weigh the evidence, and to make the best decision based on evidence.
What your client stays in detention until what?
Yeah, currently he'll stay in detention. We get discovery. We'll start going through that. There's going to be several motions that we're going to file obviously in the next couple of weeks, but that'll all come out. We'll get out.
So did the feds even interview any of the people? Did the feds even interview any of the people yet? Any of the alleged victims?
So my understanding is the FBI has, over the past 3 or 4 months, has interviewed none of the alleged victims, and allegedly they all have future dates to give statements. But I have no idea if that's true. We're basing it on what the agent said on the stand, that each one of those witnesses from that evening is going to appear and give a statement to the federal authorities.
So RD never made a statement as of now?
Not to the FBI, but that evening it appears from the material that they produced and from the agent's testimony is that RD gave a statement that evening, but since that evening has not given another statement. But the FBI said in the future they're all scheduled to give statements, so we'll have to see.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Gucci Mane might F around and get himself some type of obstruction charge, right? Because if you're somebody who has already cooperated at some point, you already have given information at some point, can't the feds subpoena you to come and say the same thing you told them, on the stand? Or you at least got to come and say, yo, I'll plead the fifth. Right? Like the feds can make you come and give a statement or testify if you've already been engaged with them and working with them and giving statements to them. So, this is going to catch Gucci Mane, I think, in obstruction charge or something, man. Either way, I don't think this is going to work. I think when we look back at this case and at this trial, we're going to think about Gucci Mane, like giving Pooh Shiesty an indictment. We're not going to say, oh my God, Gucci, you only told the law enforcement officials, but then when the feds got involved, you didn't speak. Man, nobody is going to people will remember you getting Pooh Shiesty an indictment. All that, I don't want to take a stand, it's too late, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? I think it's over and cooked for Gucci Mane, man. Now, Pooh Shiesty was denied bond, which was obviously predictable. But let me know what y'all think about this, man. Is Gucci Mane saving his reputation, or do you still think he's a rat? And if you're still watching this video, click on this video right here to find out how Corey Holcomb just made the biggest mistake of his life. I'm gonna see you guys in this Corey Holcomb video. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And after you like it, there's a hype button that pops up. Click the hype button.
Yeah, let's see what the fuck is this shit about. That shit say he a rapist, man. What the fuck? You gonna fuck around and get a cease and desist if this ain't true.
Corey Holcomb made a very big mistake during his last episode of his Dying podcast, and he's going to live to regret every living second of that podcast. So during a segment on his Dying podcast, Corey Holcomb tells his co-host he did some heavy research on me, and he discovered that I had a grape case, that I was a grapist, and he's going to call ICE on me to deport me for having a grape charge.
It's disappointing when you see your own people coming with nonsense that ain't true about you. If somebody lie on you, that's what is so disappointing when you're like, what did they get that? Why are they saying that about me? But there was a guy, and I would never say his name. This guy was going around talking about I do PDF jokes or whatever the that is.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Talk about Corey and his PDF jokes and all like that.
Right.
And then I was looking online and I was like, he doesn't use his real name. That's a red flag to me. Whenever somebody online and you don't know who they are, I have investigations done on who you are. And boy, what I found out about this one. Oh my God. Oh man, I did research on this dude.
Really?
Push up in a fago. That's what I call him. I don't know the other name. I call him push up in a fago.
Hell no, that's crazy.
This man is a rapist.
At first, I thought Corey Holcomb was just a creepy old man who made jokes and implied sleeping with 13-year-olds in foreign countries who just don't know how to use the internet. But now I'm starting to think Corey Holcomb is really slow. I think Corey Holcomb may have a learning disability here, man. Because the trolls, they are having their way with Corey. They're feeding Corey Holcomb anything and he's biting. I said, me? Grape? Nah, that's absurd. And I'm going to show you guys it's absurd. See, here's the thing that Corey Holcomb doesn't do, okay? See, Corey Holcomb would say, Poetic Flacco, or he calls him Push Up In Ya, has lied on me. He doesn't say how I've lied on him. He doesn't give proof or receipts. But I'm going to show Corey Holcomb how to respond back to false allegations. You see, I'm not upset. You know why I'm not upset? Because bad people are online, and bad people would do bad things. I just know how to deal with bad people like yourself, all right? I have receipts to debunk everything you're about to say. But Corey Holcomb will go into this just an absolute lie, right? Like go into this.
Oh no, I have receipts about this.
He can fail my name as if my name isn't public, as if my name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jolly is my name, all right? It's very public, all right? It's not a secret.
Oh,
Poetic
yeah,
Flacco is
Jolly?
my YouTube moniker, man.
He a Jolly.
But he goes into this
He
and he
look
claims
like a
not
Jolly.
only was I found guilty of grape, but I
look
filed
like
an
a
appeal
Jolly
and
ass
lost the
nigga,
appeal.
man.
This man is a rapist. Did you don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a fago. Got a rape charge.
I cannot with this one.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they're using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape. Talking about a black man, first of all, he's an immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story.
I'm gonna just stop right there and just say a lot of niggas that don't use their original name, it's because some niggas do have an understanding about their slave name. When you growing up, you find yourself and you gain names, or you might have a nickname, you might be called something, and you adapt to that name. You just take that name, you feel me? That's you there. You just change your name, like it just changed. Because that's who you became, like you grew into that person. Like it's a you got a slave name your peoples gave you, and then you got the name that you motherfucking earned, the name that you grew into, the name, your name. You feel me? So anyways.
This man, being an immigrant, was charged with rape.
Grape, like grapes,
Grape.
yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Someone's gonna get home.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost.
And this is when it became perfectly clear to me, Corey Holcomb got by trolls. So trolls been doing this for the last probably as long as I can remember while I'm on YouTube, right? People do heavy research on me because they, don't like what I say about them. And after doing crazy and heavy research on me, they can't really find anything because I don't have a dark past. I don't have secrets to hide. I don't have felonies. Like I've never been to prison. Like it's never happened. So because they can't find nothing on me, they then decide to just make up things or to find things involving my relatives. And
when the hate don't work, they start telling lies.
Once it says appeal, it strikes me, aha. Corey Holcomb is talking about the age-old paperwork that belongs to a relative of mine. That trolls will tell my enemies, oh no, this is Poetic Flacco. And then, usual idiots who are thirsty for information on me because they can't defeat me otherwise will then run with it, right? But fortunately, bro, I have everything I need to debunk this. And you're going to see 4K evidence on why Corey Holcomb is an idiot and why this is absolutely false. Now, as Corey Holcomb tells the story, pay attention. He doesn't say my name ever. Because Corey Holcomb understands, man, the minute you come on your podcast, Corey, and say Poetic Flacco is a grapist, well, everything on that podcast, including that fake plant, is going to be mine. The minute you come on your podcast and say Frederick Jalla has a grape charge, that fake plant is going to be mine. I'm taking it all. But Corey Holcomb knows he's a good old boy. He's not going to say my name because he understands the repercussions. Now, he did say that if I respond, he's going to say my name on the next episode.
He said he
so, Corey, this is my response. This is me debunking you because I want you to come on your podcast next week.
So that's why he put
Corey Holcomb. I want you to do it, Corey. That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Everything you ever worked for will be mine.
He tried to appeal it and lost.
He is a rapist.
What person who is not even
because
a citizen
Corey
gets to do that
and
walk amongst us? But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you're not legit. And even if you are legit. Anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they try to get
I know some people who still
they try to get
and they
me.
legit, but they keep moving around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. Hey man, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said I don't know where he at. We gonna see because them ICE agents know they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. Talking crazy about the streets. And this been called a rape out here in the States. And he's an immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, did he get up with you?
Yeah.
I mean, don't say no name.
Yeah.
He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
I gotta read it. Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
This man is slow. I told y'all, first off, what about me would scream illegal immigrant? I've been here since a kid. I came here legally as a refugee, right? And then I got my green card under my parents, and then I got my citizenship. What about me would scream illegal immigrant? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Also, if I caught a charge that severe, why would I still be in the United States and not deported if I got a charge that severe? But nonetheless, though, man, let's debunk Corey Holcomb and show you guys how much of an idiot and a clown he is. But you peep how he told Craig, don't say my name, don't say my name. Because Corey understands the minute he says my name, that entire podcast is mine. I own it all. What Corey Holcomb is referring to when he says that I got a grape charge and he knows that I appealed it, he's talking about this particular case right here, where a lot of the trolls have kind of like resurfaced this to claim it's me when it's not me. So Corey Holcomb got fed some bad information by trolls. So my name is Frederick Jalla. This case is from the Court of Appeals of Ohio from a relative called David Jalla. In the past, some bad faith actors would take screenshots from this document where it doesn't show the first name and then try to pass it off as me. So David Jalla, but this screenshot just says Jalla, was charged with 4 counts. 1 count of grape, 1 count of attempted grape, 1 count of gross imposition, and then 1 count of kidnapping. He was charged with this in March of 2014, and that date is very important because it also shows you why it's not me and they're just liars. But bad faith actors were 14 count of a Jalla. In the past is Frederick Jalla. This case is from the Court of Appeals of Ohio from a relative called David Jalla. In the past, some bad faith actors would take screenshots from this document where it doesn't show the first name and then try to pass it off as me. So David Jalla, but this screenshot just says Jalla, was charged with 4 counts. 1 count of grape, 1 count of attempted grape, 1 count of gross imposition, and then 1 count of kidnapping. He was.
That's fucked up, Bo. That is fucked up because it only say the man last name. You know how many motherfucking cousins I got? You know how many fucked up people and relatives that got my last name that's not even related to me? Like in different states, in different parts of the country, like a bitch could take some fuck shit just with your last name. So they took the shit with just his last name. Oh boy, there's some dirty ass fuck niggas out here in this world, boy. I hope you bitch ass niggas burn in hell, boy. I hope you burn on earth first. What the fuck is that? Man, there's some bitch ass shit going on out here, dog. There's some fuck shit going on. And then AI ain't making it no better. AI ain't making it no better. If a nigga is a hater in the age of AI, he winning right now. Cause hating ass niggas is winning at all time high with this fuck shit. Man, you know. Boy, they hard, boy.
charged with this in March of 2014, and that date is very important because it also shows you why it's not me and they're just liars. But bad faith actors will spread screenshots like this on purpose because my last name is pretty unique, and they won't show the first name on purpose because when people hear Jala, they automatically think of me because I'm like the most famous Jala. So they automatically think, oh, this is Flacco, when clearly it's not me, right? It's just false. Corey Holcomb is an absolute liar. Corey Holcomb spent 30 plus minutes lying, but I'm about to debunk this in under a minute. My legal name is Frederick Minyango Jala. Here's my ID to prove it. My name is not David Jala. It's not me. This case took place March 6th, 2014 in Cleveland State University. David Jala was a senior at Cleveland.
This nigga a hella fine nigga, man. This nigga, y'all done made a nigga put his whole ID out there to prove that shit to y'all. Boy, I would have never did no shit like that. I would have never did no shit. There's a better way to prove my name to something else. I would have never did no shit like that for y'all. I don't give a fuck at all. Man, what? Hell no, that's fucked. He loves y'all. He fuck with y'all tremendously. I ain't gonna lie though. When a bitch, you ever been lied on? Sometimes you gotta do shit like that. So I ain't mad at him, but I would have found a different way to do that shit. I ain't gonna cap. But you know, niggas can make fake IDs too. So niggas ain't gonna really believe shit anyway. If they don't want to believe shit, they ain't gonna believe shit. So it's like
Cleveland State University in 2014. Here's a yearbook from high school where I'm listed as the class of 2016.
Content for him, so
I would have been a sophomore in 2014 or freshman depending on the date of 2014. Because again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016.
He down sure gonna make 20 bands off the video because he got a motherfucking picture of Corey up that bitch and say he a rapist. But Corey talk about him being a rapist. Boy, that dude got 27,000 views in 3 hours. He gonna get every bit of 20 bands off this video.
It's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University while also being registered as a freshman or sophomore in high school in 2014 because I was listed as a class of 2016 while also being registered. It's depending on the date of 2014 because again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016. It's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University has been listed as the class in 2014 or a freshman depending on the date of 2014 class of 2016. I would have been a sophomore in 2014 or a freshman depending on the date of 2014 because again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016. It's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University while also being registered as a freshman or sophomore in high school in 2014 because I was listed as a class of 2016. Now, I was able to graduate a year early by taking some additional classes and I graduated with the class of 2015. But that's me graduating high school in 2015. I would not have been a senior in college in 2014, Corey. It doesn't make sense. Now, if you don't believe me, here's a smoking gun, okay? Here's where Corey Holcomb could have simply went online, did a quick Google search, and found everything he's looking for. Here's the literal mugshot from that case. It's clearly not me, all right? Like, you know, David is more than 5 years older than me. This is not me, obviously, okay? Again, here's the case. Victim, Ohio, Cleveland State, right? This happened again, convicted in 2014. Gross imposition. Like, you know, if you guys are gonna come with lies about me, you gotta come with the lies that's like more believable, okay? But this is not gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work. Corey Holcomb's best bet would have been, I don't know, like finding clips online of me arguing with other creators and then trying to clip it like out of context, like other people have been trying to do. All right, like you could have clipped up, I don't know, man, right? Like me telling another content creator, hey, listen, bro, I'm outside, come outside, I'm trying to smoke you. Right, because that content creator obviously made a diss track against a dead relative of mine. So I told him, you know, I'm coming to your city to find you, and when I find you, I'm gonna smoke you. I never went to their city. Right, I was texting him from the comfort of my own home. I'm outside, come outside. Now it's silly things like that. If you want to take that and say, oh, Flacco's a bad person, all right, bro, cool. Right, cool, right? Or you could have very easily taken an audio, right, of me telling another content creator, I'm gonna slap the ish out of you and your son.
You pranking it. You prank hitting niggas, man. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I'm outside. Bring your bitch ass outside. Nigga like, what? Nigga probably went outside like, what the fuck, nigga at? Where you at? Fuck, nigga, you ain't out here. Nigga probably was out there for a good 5 minutes. Like, what's up? What is it? Nigga probably went walking around in circles. Nah, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga probably went trying to call him, but whatever. What's up, nigga? Where you at? Nah, you supposed to be at the wrong spot. Where you at? I'm gonna meet you then.
Now the son, I believe, was I don't know.
Fuck around, pull up to your house with that bullshit.
I don't even know. Maybe like 13 or 14 at the time. Now saying I'm gonna slap the ish out of somebody and their kid, that's not cool. That's very bad. Well, you could have taken that and said Flacco is a bad person. It would have been okay, cool, right? All right, cool. I would have taken that. But you lying about me having a grape case, but you did it and even told Craig, don't say my name because you understood you were lying. This should be your proof why nobody should ever take anything Corey Holcomb like so seriously again. Corey Holcomb is not credible. Corey Holcomb is a liar. You see, Corey Holcomb has been going on a tangent about how I've been lying on him by playing voice recordings and audio and video of himself making tasteless jokes about kids. He says I'm lying, but it's his own words I'm using against him. But he hasn't been able to prove how I've lied. Corey Holcomb made one false allegation about me. I came on here and I broke it down to you guys to a science on how he's lying. So Corey, if you think I'm lying and you think I'm really David Jala, go on your podcast and say Poetic Flacco has a great case. Do it. If you believe it, do it. And watch how I treat you. And watch how I do you. And watch how I take everything you own, including that podcast and that fake plant. But you won't do it because you're a coward. But
that nigga just called you out, Corey. Now, the ball's in your court. He just pulled out the facts on your ass and triple dared you. I ain't even gonna talk that shit, Corey, because I know he ain't finna do that shit, man. Corey ain't finna pay, man. No attention. But he just triple dared you, nigga. He triple dog dared you to say his motherfucking name. He said he gonna take everything. He gonna take your podcast. He said, yeah, you say you still gonna be able to do the podcast, nigga, but it's gonna be under his name. Y'all gonna pay him in residuals and all type of shit. That's fucked up. It's fucked up because I know you ain't gonna say that nigga name. It's fucked up because you ain't gonna apologize either. You ain't gonna apologize, man, but you should. Cause that's some fucked up shit to say about a nigga in America, even if he's not from America. That's still a fucked up thing to put on a nigga face, bro. Bro, that's the same shit these bitches do. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. You got to do your homework on shit like that. What would he do his homework on shit like that? That's some bitch ass shit. That's a bitch move. That's some shit bitches do. Bro, that's that bitch ass shit. Bitches lie on you like that. No bullshit. Am I wrong? Pop. I know I ain't wrong when I talk to you, man. I know. You'll let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? The weed be letting you know when it's that bullshit lurking. But why the fuck would he do that? When the hate don't work, they start telling lies.
the people ain't dumb. The people ain't stupid. Okay? Right? Now, unfortunately for you, I have a...
He's still popping shit. I ain't finna let you pop no shit, man. You proved your point, man. It's all good, man. You proved your point. Diddy left Biggie to get shot. Lil C shocks everyone with this new detail. Diddy left Biggie to get shot, bro. I hate when people do shit like that, bro. Cause this is evidently some bullshit. This is obviously some bullshit. Did he really say this shit? No, he didn't. I knew it was some bullshit. They started that bitch out with a Vlad interview. That nigga ain't never said no shit like that on Vlad. That shit would have been viral. Nigga did a new interview on Vlad or something.
Hey man, get Smiley. I'm in motherfucking me Riley. I'm right by Durham and I'm trying to give a bitch something to see her. It's the kid that did. We got a new store location. me and Riley looking for a bitch that's smiling that wanna come smoke on this island. If you understand what I'm talking about. Riley, can I get an ooh-wee? Hey man, get Smiley. I'm in motherfucking me Riley. I'm right by Durham and I'm trying to give a bitch something to her. It's the kid that did. We gotta.
That nigga Jovan say he seen the video with Gucci getting robbed and he was shaking. That's crazy. That's that anxiety, man. He probably wanted to do something, bro. He probably wanted to do something like, man, this is my little nigga, man. I don't want to do it to him, but I want to do it to him. So he was shaking. Hell no, that shit crazy.
All right, y'all. Deshaun Raw didn't get down with them people, and they took everything.
Contract was up. I said I don't like it. They give it back to me. It's still up. I'm like, I don't think I want to get picked up because this is some slave shit.
Deshaun Raw got his start on YouTube in 2010. He would start doing comedy sketch and gained a huge fan base online.
Before we get started today, I was going to give special awards, certificates, or letters of recommendation. I can see.
Of course. Come on, letters of recommendation. Right here for you, man.
He would continue to do comedy sketch along with doing parody rap videos.
I got dumped and I like to shake your ass. Man, I hate the free sons because they never last.
It wasn't until 2011 when he would start to be notarized by the industry. Deshaun Raw would create the character Super Hot Fire and do a rap battle against Soulja Boy.
I spit hot fire. But I'm not a rapper.
Okay, this ain't that. You told us that like 5 times.
I come with the super hot. I bring the fire right after.
After doing this battle against Soulja Boy, industry was now paying attention to Deshaun Raw. He would continue to battle popular rappers at the time and gave the attention to Hollywood. It wasn't until Kevin Hart would steal Deshaun Raw's idea to create his alter ego Chocolate Drop.
In the gym, what do I live through? Why? Because I'm doing something that's no longer cool. Take tails off the kids, but only these little ones. When I see you, homie, I'll be like,
It wasn't until Chris Rock would reach and walk Deshaun Raw into the offices. But by 2012, Deshaun Raw walked away from the industry. He would delete all his content off his YouTube channel and talk about how Hollywood was
She doing all that tough Tony talk online. I brought this bitch to the room today to let her know all that tough Tony shit ain't shit, bitch. Bring your ass to the ring before I whoop your ass. The right one.
put it out there. You know what I mean? From my heart, my soul, everything, personality, traits, everything. Me, man. Shine Raw, man. Me. So, you know, for the people, man. And I gotta take it back because it's starting to seem like, you know what I mean?
Tell them what you're taking back.
I'm taking the hits back. Go Block Tour, Leroy, that's the one Jason stuff. Only ones, mixtape DJ, rap battle parody 5. You know how I go. This is real. I'm gonna tell you, the thing is the presentation real is what got me in Hollywood. You feel me? I mean, the whole channel got me in Hollywood, but I always like it there. It's pretty good. You feel me? And I ain't never one of those boys. So I'm like, I just need to delete. Oh, please wait there. I can delete my stuff fast enough. You feel me? Because you can't please everybody. Go. Who should I be sorry to? It's going everything down.
Real reaction. Real reaction. I'm feeling so real. He just witnessed what the shower just did.
I do better. I got 80 million views. I got some TV offers. I can't do no better than I did on YouTube. If I stay on there, they're just gonna be mad. So I gotta go. My legacy messed up. No. Well, for whoever seen it, don't care. If they didn't see it, well then they didn't see it.
Yo, I ain't never seen that video. I'm already, you know, I can't believe my video. These got 500,000. Erased.
Shortly after deleting all his video, would take a hiatus from the limelight.
When did you decide to take down all of your videos? Because I remember there was a point where you took everything down. Was that a decision that had been building up, or was that kind of like a gut decision that day?
Man, I was one day I was just driving around and I was listening to Jay-Z. You know, I was listening to the Black Album, and you know, I was just like, "You're right, man, I'm out."
And then you just decided to retire.
I just decided to take it back. I deleted all my videos originally, actually, to start doing stand-up. It was my first love, my first dream, the first thing I really wanted to do, and I went to stand-up, and I was not good. And so I came back to the skit. So I said, hey, I'm back.
You changed clothes, dirt off your shoulders, and then you came back.
And now I feel like I'm seasoned and I put out my first special. Now that I have the range, I have a bar. So I listen to the range like at least once a week. And when I write new jokes, I say, okay, if it's not as funny as the range, then it's scrappy. I give the range like a B as far as stand-up. It's like a B, B+. So
that's the Carter 1. You still have the Carter 2 and the Carter 3 coming.
Yeah. So all my new special have a bar to measure with the Carter 1. It ain't Carter 1, it ain't going on the next album.
In the comedy special.
But in a recent interview with Adam 22, Deshaun Roy would talk about the dirty side of the industry. He would discuss how Chris Rock wanted him to sell his soul.
The big guy to reach out to me was Chris Rock, and I feel like that didn't go right because he was hating on me, and then when I tell people he was hating on me, people are like, why would he hate on you? And I'm like, that's disrespectful. All right, I'm hate ownable. You know what I mean? Don't think you can hate on me because
I'm hate ownable.
It's possible. You know what I mean? I mean, let's for instance,
you're fucking right.
I can talk about this for hours.
Yeah.
I got this deal for Comedy Central, right? Big ass contract. I'm talking about biggest. So Chris Rock, we got a pilot. Deshaun Raw, executive producer Chris Rock. I get this big contract from Comedy Central, right? I'm skimming through it, and then I see Comedy Central will own Super High Fire. It will own the name. It will own your channel. It will own everything, your soul, all that. So I'm looking, and I'm like, yo, what is this about them owning my channel and them owning my name and them owning me and owning everything? Like, this is page 9 of 900. So they like, oh yeah, okay, you don't like that? Okay, we'll take that out.
What?
The contract back. Now it's 899 pages. So I'm like, all right, so if there's that one thing in there that said they own everything I ever do and I can never even drop another Super High Fire battle without Comedy Central being involved, I don't even own my name no more. Yeah. If I see that in the contract and then y'all give it back to me and y'all say, we took that out, but it's still 1,000 pages, it's like, nah, I don't think I should be.
Did you even have a lawyer?
Nah, my lawyer was
like a random.
No, my lawyer was in the lawyer that Chris Rock and Comedy Central gave me. My lawyer was their lawyer. My lawyer was the people that want to get them get money. Yeah. This is my thing. This is my thing. This is how I looked at it. Basically, contract was up. I said I don't like it. They give it back to me. It's still up. I'm like, I don't think I want to get picked up because this is some slave shit. Let me tell you what really fucked me up. I went to ICM, right? I was in the office, which is true, and they were like, look, we make celebrities. We make stars. I don't care what you think, what you heard. It's not about talent. It's this building. It's 3 arts. I went 3 arts too. It's these buildings, these companies. Bro, ICM could take somebody standing outside, put them in 3 movies, and they'll be the most famous person in the world. So it's really the buildings. It's really the connections. It's really the agents. They can go to Walmart right now, pick a girl, put her next to 2 people, and then she'll be #1 A-list celebrity.
They want you to think that.
That's what they told me when I went in there. So I'm just like, I don't like that because I'm sitting down with these people and they're telling me, hey, we're going to make you a star. We're going to make it. And I'm like, damn, I kind of got like 100 million views from my backyard. Like, I kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not selling movie tickets.
What was the most money? As of recently, Deshaun Roy is trying to make a comeback. Let me know what y'all. Did Deshaun Roy destroy his own career or did he just think off an impulse? Leave your comments below.
So after the Kennard technical, Bronny pull up at 17. It's an air ball.
All right, y'all. Deshaun Roy didn't get down with them people and they took everything.
Contract was up. I said, I don't like it. They give it back to me. It's still up. I want to get money. In 3 movies and I'll be the most famous person in the world. So it's really the buildings, it's really the connections, it's really the agents. They can go to Walmart right now, pick a girl, put her next to 2 people, and then she'll be #1 A-list celebrity.
They want you to think that.
That's what they told me when I went in there. So I'm just like, I don't like that because I'm sitting down with these people and they're telling me, hey, we're going to make you a star. We're going to make it. And I'm like, damn, I kind of got like 100 million views from my backyard. Like, I kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not selling movie tickets.
What was the most money? As of recently, Deshaun Roy is trying to make a comeback. Let me know what y'all. Did Deshaun Roy destroy his own career or did he just think off an impulse? Leave your comments below.
I would have played a dwarf in the live-action Snow White movie, but then they took out the dwarves. Thanks, Dinklage. You know that you took work away from me? It's Snow White and the 7 dwarves. It's literally the part I was made to play, and they CGI'd the dwarf. Could you imagine if they're doing 12 Years a Slave, and all the slaves are CGI black people? How mad you would be? Yes. Just know that when Peter Dinklage says you shouldn't do this to little people because it's offensive, that he's in.
Keisha Kaur, she was the main one that told Gucci, like, man, you should stop hanging around Gotti like that because Young Dolph just got sent up, and Young Dolph is the main one who basically tried to keep Memphis going. You know, Kaor, she was the main one that told Keisha Kaor, she was the main one that told Gucci, like, man, you should stop hanging around Gotti like that because Young Dolph just got sent up, and Young Dolph is the main one who basically tried to keep Memphis going. You know for a fact that Gucci sitting right there looking at Gotti like, man, you trying to set me up? This is why I say Gotti already told Gucci, like, man, I never came in your space. I never looked at you wrong. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe for updates. Keisha Kaor, she was the main one that told.
That nigga just said
I'm
something.
not saying he stole it. All I'm saying is he said. I'm not saying he stole it. All I'm saying is he said the exact same joke somebody did in 1987.
And they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bob Initius. Now, he did various small jobs for them on and off for about a week. One night, he had just finished bartending a party, and the lady of the house realized that she didn't have any money. So she said to him,
Bob Initius, I want to write you a check, but I don't know how to spell Bominicious.
and he said, well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. See, when I came to work for you, I told you my name, and then I said, but you can call me by my initials.
Everybody around here call me Bominicious, fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bominicious. Everybody call you Bominicious. Hey, everybody in the whole city call me Bominicious. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Bominicious, this is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So all week long, my ass talking about Bominicious. What up, boy? Hey, Bominicious, you gonna run around? Come over and watch the game with us later on. Hey, Bominicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bominicious? He said, everybody call him Bominicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, his name's CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying he stole it. I'm not saying he stole it. All I'm saying is he said the exact same joke somebody did in 1987.
And they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bob Initius. Now, he did various small...
It worked for him. Nobody knew about it. And he ain't take it verbatim, so he switched it up. You know what I'm saying? He made it his own. He took it as if it was like the same person, but you know what I'm saying? They get it mixed up. You know how niggas be talking. You know that shit. All right, man. I'm wrapping this up early, man. I gotta wrap. Shit, man. Gotta accomplish a lot of shit. Got a lot of shit accomplished. Word of the day, accomplishments. Keep accomplishing, nigga. The mission is never over. Once you complete that mission, once that one mission is accomplished, it's always another mission. Stay on your motherfucking mission. Hustlers on a mission every day. We in a lit house. Stay lit. Keep the light within you shining bright. You feel me? Fuck that shade. Get paid, and that's every single day. Do it capital. Create a positive impact. Straight like that. Today and later. I just seen some fat shit. My bad. I got distracted. But yeah, and never forget, real niggas do what they want to do. Bitch niggas do what they can. Whole ass niggas gonna talk about it, and fuck niggas gonna hate. Regard. I promise you that. So do your shit to the motherfucking fullest, nigga. And handle your business.
Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners home, they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission. Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.